Gratitude in its purest form has the purpose of lifting the other person, the person that we are thanking, rather than lifting ourselves. And if we are in a mode of giving knee-jerk reaction gratitude, I need to do this because I was told it's important to do it, and I'm going to, in my subconscious mind, check the box that says, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. That's all about us. Hello again, friends. This is Matthew Pilling, Chief Overthinker with a Pilling Perspective. Welcome to video 4 in our gratitude series. Today we're going to overthink a little bit about ego versus empathy. And the reason this matters, in the last video, I talked a little bit about understanding cost and how when we start not just to be thankful for people and the things they do for us, but actually contemplate in the background, what does that cost them to be able to do for me? What efforts have they put in to be good at doing the thing that has the effect that it has on me? There are layers in there that we start to discover that deepen our gratitude, which improves our relationship and just helps us feel more of the love that they're bringing to the table that was always there that maybe we didn't feel before. Previous videos to that, we talked a little bit about how gratitude, because we haven't really been taught well how to deepen our gratitude, can very often be an ego-driven activity. And I didn't use that term specifically. I said it's more of a thing that our mind has a checkbox in the subconscious where we either say, yes, I said thank you, therefore I'm grateful, or no, I didn't. But activities like that, where we are trying to validate ourselves as something we hope to be perceived as, very, very ego-driven activity. And if we really consider gratitude, its purpose, although we reap all sorts of benefits from it, gratitude in its purest form has the purpose of lifting the other person, the person that we are thanking, rather than lifting ourselves. And if we are in a mode of giving knee-jerk reaction gratitude, I need to do this because I was told it's important to do it, and I'm going to, in my subconscious mind, check the box that says, yes, I did, or no, I didn't, that's all about us. And some people will hear me say that as I work with them on this, and they will look at things that they've done to thank other people and start listing all of the sacrifice that they've put into it and how big they made their gratitude. I made sure to know that they wanted this and I made it happen for them. And there is depth to that. There is an element of greater gratitude when we put additional effort in. But we have to step back and look really, really closely. This takes honesty about ourselves, which I think is one of the hardest things to learn. If we step back and look at the reason we put in all of the effort that we do for our gratitude, we are often going to find that as much as we feel like it's about the other person, it really is because we feel the need to show something in recompense in equal level to what they have given us. It's almost like the episode of The Office where Dwight and Andy get into this game of doing favors for each other simply so that the other person will owe them something. And I don't think that when we give gratitude, most of us get into that level of it. And we often, because a lot of what I'm talking about is happening in the subconscious mind and not in our conscious, this is what I'm thinking mind, we don't even really recognize that it's going on. But if we are honest, like I said, and step back and really look at things, a lot of times the effort that we put into being grateful is really being put there because our brain feels the need to validate to us that part of our identity that we are a grateful person. And it's not going to be completely wasted. It's not that if I have done that, that the other person is going to get nothing from my saying thanks to them, that the other person is going to get nothing from the additional effort I may have put in to do something very special and meaningful for them. But as I've worked with people in helping them figure out how to deepen the gratitude that they give and feel it first on a deep level before they give it to the other, they have found it to be life-changing in the relationships that they have with those people. The last video I talked about understanding cost. If I can spend some time understanding what it costs the other person to bring to the table whatever it is that I'm thanking them for, ego-driven mentality would say, I'm ascertaining that cost so that I can know how much I should be thankful for it. Empathy-driven gratitude would say, I'm ascertaining that cost so that I can understand them better as a person and see more of their heart and soul. And it's a subtle distinction. It takes time to change from the one to the other because we've been programmed for so long to be a certain way. It will not necessarily come naturally. But having said that, awareness of the difference between the two is the biggest factor in being able to make that change. Now that you have that awareness, include some repetitions, spend some time in this, look at your key relationships, and move from being thankful because of why you think you should do it internally, and instead spend some time being thankful because of the importance of the person that you're thanking. Help them feel that importance without any strings attached. And that will put you in a spot where you actually start reaping greater benefits from the gratitude. I hope this is helpful. Like I've said in other videos, I get more into it into the book, which is on its way, will be out hopefully soon. But as you spend time looking at your key relationships, I hope this makes a difference for you. Do feel free to leave comments here in connection with this video about the difference it makes for you as you try it. As always, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Thank you for being here.